going to show you how to make a very cute little perfect Christmas gift. It is a nice little gothic brooch. So the brooch looks like this. Got the brooch pin on the back. So this is one example that I've already made, so I'm going to show you a different one now. So as you can see, I have brought out a lot of stuff for this. You can use anything you have at home. There are some of the basic stuff that you might need to have, but just look at what you've got and make it work for you and for the thing that you want to create. I'm going to put this one away and I'm going to make a completely new one, and it's going to be Christmas themed. So the first thing that you need to do is get a piece of cardboard. This is from a pizza box, so don't get something that's too thick because if you accidentally sew into it, you want to make sure that the needle is able to go through. So I'm just using this from the pizza box. Then you need to decide what fabric you want to use. I'm using this red one. This is a pretty thick non-stretchy cotton. This is for the back, and for the front I'm using this stripy one. So I've already gone ahead and cut out, if you can see, a little circle of the cardboard, and I just used a champagne glass that I put upside down, drew a circle around it, and then followed that. I've also cut out two circles, the front and the back, from the fabric, and as you can see, they are a little bit bigger than the cardboard piece. Obviously, if you want to make a brooch, then you'll need a brooch pin. Just make sure that it's not bigger than your cardboard piece. I'm also using one of these little guys. This is a little snowflake, as you can see. It's meant to be used, like you pull it through a piece of paper and then go like this, and it's attached. I'm actually going to use it for the fabric. As you can see, I have my sewing machine out, but you can totally sew everything by hand if you want to. Alright, the first thing I am going to do is take the back piece, place the cardboard piece on top, and then sew the brooch pin to the back. And I'm actually going to sew through the cardboard. That makes sure that the brooch pin is really on there. And this I'm obviously sewing by hand. Leaving a bit of thread so that I can tie the two loose ends up at the end and make sure everything stays put. So go over it enough times for it to be really tight. Don't want it to wiggle too much. Tightening both ends so that it's really on there, then tying them together. Next up, I'm pushing my little snowflake through the front piece, the middle of the front piece. If you're having trouble getting it through, you can just punch a hole with a needle first. But this worked fine. Before you attach the front, just try to think of how the brooch is going to end up based on how you place the brooch pin. Mine is going to end up like this, and I want my stripes to be diagonal. So this is how the front piece is going to have to go for that to happen. This is a stretchy I don't know, lace, ribbon, I don't know what to call this. This is something you use for bra straps if you're going to sew your own bra, because it's elastic, obviously, as you can see. And carefully sew everything together. And there you have it. this one better. This is more me. So that was a very simple brooch. In this video, I'm also going to show you how to make a nice little package for the brooch, using just a simple white cardboard box. This you can just pick up at any craft store, and I'm going to reuse this nice striped fabric. So kind of two pieces so far. I've drawn the two circles, which is the lid and the bottom. So I have a bit more than I need right now, which is good. And then the final piece is going to be the rim of the lid. It's time to start gluing these on. I'm using a glue called Quick Glue. You can use anything that works for fabric. I'm going to start with a big side piece, and I'm going to glue onto the fabric. Make sure you get the glue all the way up to the edges. If the edges are a little bit too long, then either fold them down or cut them off. This time I'm putting the glue onto the box instead of onto the fabric. I'm using this velvet ribbon, which has a self-adhesive on the back. So I made a hole in the lid using a needle, and I'm going to use these 3 flowers and a snowflake to decorate the top of the lid. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little crafts video. I hope you guys have a lot of fun and be creative this Christmas. I'll see you next time. Bye! For me? Oh my god, it's so beautiful!